Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Swamp at Port Allegany High School for tonight's JV matchup between the visiting Smethport Hubbers and our Port Allegany Gators. Gators coming off a loss, both JV and varsity, Tuesday night to the hands of Otto Eldred. Going to be a tale of two games here. I'm Jeremy Morey. I'm joined in the Crow's Nest with Doug Archer. Our technical producer is Dave Bartlett, and on center court camera tonight is Daniel Morey. Starting tonight for the Gators is Jack Smith, Ian Crum, Alex Schott, Chase Boyd, and Julian Capel. And a tip-off goes to Jack Smith, and he'll kick it back to Boyd. He'll get it over to Capel. Bounce pass inside to Crum. He puts it up off the glass and in. 2 quick points there for the Gators. Tries to get it over. That'll be number 2, Mason Swanson. Gets it over to number 3. Number 4, Vincent Costa. Gets it taken away. It'll be Chase Boyd moving down quickly. And layup, and no good. And last touched by the Hubs. The starting lineup for Smethport: number 2, Mason Swanson. Number 3, Thomas Walasevich. Number 4, Vincent Costa. Number 21, Aiden Hollowell. And number 24, Cooper Rogers. And inbound to Boyd. He'll put up a 3. No good. Rebounded there by Rogers, and he'll kick it out to Swanson. Back over to Costa. Puts up a 3. Off the rim, no good. Capel on the rebound. And he's guarded there by Walasevich. Down to Jack Smith. Screen set inside to Crum. He's going to put a layup off the glass. No good. Shot on the rebound. He'll put it back up. No good. Right through the hands of Crum. And Walasevich comes down with it. Kicks it ahead to Rogers. Has it taken away and knocked out of bounds by Jack Smith. So it'll stay Hubs basketball.
Yeah, so far the Gators are able to work inside to Crum. He's getting the shots he wants to take.
Yeah, a lot different than what we saw against Otto Eldred, where it just was not there. He wanted to put the ball on the floor, and that collapsing terror defense was all over him all night. So an inbound, it actually was off the Hubs last, so Julian Capel will be working on Walasevich. Bounce pass inside to Crum, layup no good, gets his own rebound, puts it up again off the glass and in. 4 points for Ian Crum tonight, ahead to Costa. Oh, almost taken away by Schott. That'll be Hollowell into the lane. And he is fouled. And that looks like that's going to be on number 12, Jack Smith, his first, team first. And that's going to send Aiden Hollowell, number 21, to the line for Smethport.
The Gators a little light on the bench, only 2 players. Looks like they had to pull Schott down to help fill out the team.
Right.
With the Carlson injury.
Yeah, that's right. He did hurt his ankle Tuesday night here against Otto Eldred. First shot from Hollowell is no good. Yeah, Capel, first game, against Otto Eldred, fouled out again in the JV game, but was all over Landon Francis in the varsity game. Second shot from Hollowell off the rim, no good. Shot on the rebound. And he'll kick it over to Chase Boyd. He'll get past Walasevich. Bounce pass down low to Crum. Layup off the glass and in. 6-0 Port Allegany on top of the Hubs. All courtesy of Ian Crum. And that down low, that looks like it's going to be the bread and butter for the Gators. The press is on. He throws it right into Boyd's chest. It'll be Crum picking it up. And he'll kick it back to Jack Smith, who'll push it forward to Capel. Capel working on Swanson. Inside to Schott. Into the paint. Kicks it back out. It's taken away by Swanson. And he'll get over to Walasevich. And a travel. Drug that back foot. And coming on now is number 1, Maddox Dickerson, and Thomas Walasevich will take a seat.
Yeah, the Gators are also missing Dibble. I don't see him out there.
You're right.
I was just thinking, normally we have that good size advantage with Dibble and Crum.
Bounce pass down low to Smith. He'll put it up and no good. A foul called. That's going to send Jack Smith to the line. Foul on number 4, Vincent Costa, his first, team first. So 4:33 to go here in this opening period of the JV game. First shot from Smith, nothing but net. Smith lining up his second shot. It is up, and again, nothing but net. Makes them both. Now 8-0 Gators. Hollowell will get it into Swanson. Back to Costa, back to Swanson. Looking inside to Rogers. Turn around, up off the glass, no good. Crum on the rebound. And he kicks it over to Capel. Capel down to Boyd. Met there by Dickerson. From the free throw line, no good. Oh, last touch by Ian Crum, just couldn't quite grab that rebound. Gators moving the ball with ease. Smethport having a tough time at the other end of the court. I thought Rogers had a pretty good look there. Oh, it's stolen away by Capel. That pass was intended for Rogers. Down to Boyd, met by Dickerson. Bounce pass all right over to Costa. Little miscommunication. Ball's on the floor again, picked up by Boyd. He's going to have a fast break all alone. Lays it up off the glass and in from Chase Boyd. 10-0 Gators.
Yeah, earlier Boyd thought he had Capel cutting in. Capel then cut back out, and nobody was home.
Oh, picked off by Jack Smith. Kicks it ahead to Boyd. Now down low to Crum. He lays it up off the glass. No good. Boyd on the rebound. He puts it out. It's blocked by Rogers. And it'll stay Gator ball. Yeah, Doug, we saw a couple of those the other night. A little bit of miscommunication. We thought, it was there, but just the one zigged when one zagged. So an early timeout here with 3:24 to go in this first quarter of the JV game. Gators on top of the Hubs, 10-0. So we do have a cheerleader roster tonight. So the cheerleaders are Sophia Behringer, Jersey Gamet, Savannah Hart, Lillianne Reed, Maddie Evans, and Maddie Dinch, and they are coached by Terry Austin and Alexis Reed. I believe the girls are over in Smethport tonight. Smethport having a down year for basketball, both boys and girls. So it'll be Aiden Stuckey now inbounding it. And he'll get it over the top of Dickerson to Boyd, and he'll be stripped away by Dickerson. A fast break. He's only got Capel. Oh, boy. And he carries. We had Boyd in chase and Capel coming down. And we touched on how aggressive Julian Capel can be on the defensive side of the ball the other night. Gets it down to Smith. Bounce pass in, looking for Boyd. Stolen away by the Hubs. And it'll be Costa taking the ball. Stripped away by Capel. Picked up by Hollowell. Back to Costa. Back out to Swanson. He'll put it over to Dickerson. He puts up a shot and in. First points of the night for the Hubs from Maddox Dickerson. Now 10-2. Gets it down to Stuckey. He'll put up a three. And nothing but net. Great shot from Aiden Stuckey. Gets it over to Hollowell. Now down to Costa. Guarded there tightly by Capel and Stuckey. Works it around. Looks over to Swanson. His shot, no good. Rebound by Capel. Baseball pass ahead to Swanson. He'll put it on. It's blocked. And foul called on number 24, Cooper Rogers of Smethport. Here's the replay.
Yeah, Rogers got some great height. Thought it may have been clean, but
yeah, I thought so. And watching the replay there, great camera work from Daniel Morey and Dave Bartlett capturing the replay. Looked like he got all ball, and Stuckey's first shot is no good. And we will see Pat McMahon coming in now, and Alex Schott will take a seat. Stuckey was on for Crum. So Stuckey lining up his second shot now. It is up and in. 4 points on the night for Stuckey. Now 14-2. It'll be Swanson for the Hubs. Gets it inside to Rogers. Met by Smith. He'll put it up off the glass and in.
It's a good look for the Hubbers there with Rogers underneath. He does have a size advantage on the court right now with Crum being off the floor.
So he'll go out to guard Stuckey. Bounce pass inside to Capel. Working on Swanson. He'll put it up on a layup. No. Right in the hands of Chase Boyd. He'll put up a three. Off the rim, no good. And rebounded by Aiden Hollowell. And kicks it out to Swanson. Bounce pass back over to Costa. Down to Hollowell. Nearly taken away. He couldn't handle it. Gets it back. Oh, it's stolen away by Julian Capel. He'll lay it up. And no good. Misses. Stuckey on the rebound. Pulls out for a three. Puts it up. Off the rim. No good. And it'll be Costa with the rebound. Going now working on Smith. Lays it up. No good. Rebounded by Smith. And a jump ball is called as Costa and Smith were battling for it. Possession arrow in favor of the Hubbers. 1:14 to go in the first quarter. 14-4 Port.
Capel already with some nice defensive plays, some steals. He has a style of play is worthy of a nickname. It just hasn't come to me yet.
Right. It'll be a shot from Rogers off the front of the rim. It was a good look. But Capel on the rebound kicks it over to Boyd. Crosses half court. We're under a minute. Looking inside to Smith. He'll gather it up. Back out to Boyd. Bounce pass over to Capel. Wide open Stuckey. Thought about a shot. Traveled. Yeah. I'm not sure about that one. I don't think he even had his dribble yet.
Right. Yeah, I didn't see it either. He did a good job of faking the shot. He was going to be blocked, and then a run to the hoop was coming.
So it'll be Hollowell now for the Hubs, guarded by Stuckey. Looking inside, just a little bit ahead of Rogers. You know, obviously they're looking for Rogers there in the middle, and rightfully so. I think he's towering over everybody out there on the court right now.
Yeah, I'd be feeding him if I was the Hubbers.
33 seconds to go. Capel will come in and bring it down against Swanson. Over to Jack Smith. Guarded there by Costa. Works it around into the lane. Bounce pass back out to Boyd. Boyd will work in the lane. Layup off the glass and in. From Chase Boyd. 4 on the night for Chase.
Nice move by Chase. He knifed in there.
Oh, wow. Right through the hands of Hollowell. Great. And taken away as Pat McMahon couldn't hang on. And Aiden Stuckey going for the ball. Kind of tackles Vincent Costa. No foul, but knocked out of bounds by the Gators. Great hustle there from Julian Capel towards the scorer's table to just chuck that ball back in. 6.8 seconds to go. Swanson gets it into Costa. It's stolen away by Boyd. 2 seconds to go. Puts up a three. Off the rim. I thought we were going to have another buzzer beater.
That was darn close.
So at the end of one, Port Allegany on top of Smethport, 16-4 in the JV matchup. The 4 points for Smethport coming from Maddox Dickerson and Cooper Rogers. For the Gators, Jack Smith with 2, Chase Boyd with 4, Ian Crum with 6, Aiden Stuckey with 4.
I was thinking about the game the other night and how much Capel actually played in both those games.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he basically played the entire JV game until he fouled out. And then came in to shadow Landon Francis. Thought he was getting under his skin a little bit. They had a little bit of, jostling going on. So we have some replays on screen as we're waiting for the break. Here's that shot from Swanson. First points of the night for the Hubs on that shot.
Crum re-enters the game, Jeremy.
Yep. Stuckey will take a seat, and McMahon back on the bench. We'll have Schott back in as well. So Capel will inbound it to Boyd. He kicks it over to Smith. Back over to Capel. Underneath the shot. He'll take a shot. Off the rim. No good. Rebound by Dickerson. Tipped away. Stolen by Boyd. He'll put up a three. And in from Chase Boyd. Good look. Really had nobody in his face. No pressure on him at all. And a trap there. Hollowell walks right into it with Capel and Crum. And a timeout taken by Coach Travis Coburn.
Yeah, good timeout. His player was stuck. He was either going to turn it over, take the timeout.
Right. Here's that shot from Boyd. Good shot. Dickerson came out way late. Wasn't really even in the neighborhood.
Yeah, the kind of shots Boyd really couldn't get in that last game. But you can see what kind of damage he can do when he gets wide open.
Yeah, we touched on it Tuesday night, Doug, that Port really didn't seem like they wanted to shoot. You know, they had some opportunities, I thought, in both games, and for whatever reason, they just weren't putting them up. Nothing was working inside for the Gators in the JV game, and likewise for Otto Eldred in the varsity game. You know, our varsity boys with that zone defense really made them shoot from the perimeter, which on any other given night would have been a great defensive night. But when you have shooters like Manning Splain and Landon Francis, you know, they're just deadly. They put on a clamp. So the shot is no good off the top of the backboard. The Gators rebounder will be Chase Boyd, putting it down to shot. He puts up a three off the front of the rim, no good. Dickerson comes down with it, stripped away by Boyd and picked up by Swanson. He'll kick it back over to Dickerson, almost a backcourt. Now Hollowell. Out to Keach. Now down low to Rogers, back out to Hollowell. He puts up a three. Off the backboard. Jack Smith on the rebound and kicks it ahead to Julian Capel. Capel over to Boyd. Down low to Crum. Met by Rogers. Back out to Boyd. He's going to come baseline. Layup, no good. Shot on the rebound. Looking for an outlet. It's not there. Finally gets it back out to Boyd. Good work from Alex Schott. Inside to Ian Crum. Off the glass and in. 8 points on the night for Ian Crum. Over to Rogers. Now down low to Keach. Back to Dickerson. He'll put up a shot off the rim. No good. Rogers on the rebound. Puts it in. Good follow up there from Cooper Rogers, number 24 for Smethport. Now 21-6. Boyd down to Alex Schott. Shot back out to Boyd. He puts up another three off the rim. Capel on the rebound. He puts it back up. No good. And Rogers with a rebound for the Hubs. Kicks it out to Swanson. Swanson met almost immediately there by Capel. Gets it over Crum and Boyd down to Hollowell. Hollowell into Rogers. And that's going to be a foul on Chase Boyd. His first, team's second. And coming into the game now is number 11, Jack Sherry. And Aiden Hollowell will take a seat.
Feels like a quiet game for fouls so far. Maybe I'm comparing it to the last game. But
oh, yeah, boy, we had a bunch, I think, in the JV game. Smith had three. Boyd had three. A shot, no good. Sherry on the rebound. Gets it inside to Rogers. He'll put a turnaround jumper on. No good. Gets his own rebound. Fighting with Crum. Crum comes away with it. And kicks it up to Boyd. Glad they didn't call that a jump ball right away.
Yep.
What a shot inside to Crum. A trap. Back to Schott. He puts up a three. In and out. No good. Rebound by Sherry. And ahead to Swanson. Back over to Sherry. 3:49 to go. Looking for Dickerson. Wasn't there. Taken away by the Gators.
Yeah, Jack Smith got a hand in on that.
So now to be Julian Capel. And he gets called for a carry. And Aiden Stuckey coming on now. Yeah, I don't see, you know, we're talking about people not over there on the bench for Port tonight. Braden Dibble, Ryan Carlson, well, obviously Carlson with that ankle injury, and also Brendan Feniger. Gets it inside to Rogers, now back up to Sherry. Sherry guarded there by Smith. Tries to go baseline. It's stripped away. Gets it back. Bounce pass right to Capel. So Jack Sherry, another tall kid out there. Capel with a three. Off the backboard. No good. Still juggling for it. Dickerson comes down with it. Tries to kick it over to Rogers. Picked up by Alex Schott, and he steps on the line out of bounds. Good hustle there from Alex Schott.
Yeah, I think with Rogers and Sherry on the court, you got two big guys.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. They're taller than anybody for Port. Bounce pass over to Dickerson. He'll put up a shot. Off the backboard. Now to Rogers. He shoots off the rim. No good. Dickerson on the rebound. He'll puts it back up and in. Capel now 21-8, 2:35 to go here in the first half. Boyd back over to Capel. Now down to Smith. And
We're calling that another pretty tight.
Yeah, they are. That's the second one that we're not quite sure of, but well, maybe that one. But I'm unsure about that Stuckey call. They get it into Rogers, back over to Dickerson. Shoots it up again and in.
That was a nice shot right there, Jeremy.
That's his spot. 6 points on the night for Maddox Dickerson. It was a nice shot, Doug. It was. He's the leading scorer with 6 for the Hubs. Capel now over to Smith. Back to Capel, into Schott. Works into the lane a little bit more. Puts it up, fouled. And it's going to send Alex Schott to the line.
Kind of spins into the crowd there, but he works and draws the foul.
2-on-4. That's Cooper Rogers, his second. And it looks like we'll see Thomas Walasevich getting ready to come back in. Schott's first foul shot is no good. And we will see Walasevich coming in for Keach. Alex getting ready for his second free throw. Up short, off the front of the rim. Capel on the rebound. Baseball pass over. Oh, Boyd comes down with it. I thought that was sailing into the cheap seats over there. Boyd will put up a three. Off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound by Rogers. He'll kick it out to Swanson. Working on Capel. Kicks it back to Dickerson. He'll shoot again. Off the back of the rim. Rebound by Sherry. He's trapped there by Schott, and Stuckey gets it back out to Walasevich. He puts up a three. Off the rim. No good. Foul. It's going to be on Port. There's the replay. And it's Jack Smith, his second. So they'll get it into Rogers, back out to Sherry. Back down to Swanson. He puts up a three. Off the rim. And Stuckey comes down with it for the Gators. 1:20 to go. Gators up by 11. Kicks it ahead to Boyd. Back to Capel. Long three-point shot. Off the rim. Good rebound there from Rogers, taken right away by Boyd. Back out to Capel. Over to Schott. He's going to go baseline. Puts up a layup and in from Alex Schott. Swanson over to Sherry. Now he'll chuck it back up the court. Into Rogers. Over to Dickerson. Back out to Swanson. He puts up a three. Off the rim, no good. Walasevich on the rebound. Back out to Swanson. Over to Sherry. Back down to Walasevich. Guarded there by Schott. Back to Swanson. Inside to Rogers. He puts a shot up. No. Gets his own rebound. Follows it up and in. Cooper Rogers now with 6. 30 seconds to go here in the opening half. Capel bringing it down slowly for the Gators. Over to Alex Schott. Down to Boyd. Back to Schott. Over to Smith. Now to Capel. Down to Stuckey. Back out to Capel. All the way across court to Boyd. Can't quite hang on and gets it back. Guarded there by Rogers. Now Capel. 5 seconds to go. They're going to have to put a shot up. It'll be Jack Smith for a three. No. Sherry will chuck it. Oh, hits the mat in the middle of the gym. So that's it. At the end of the first half, Port Allegany on top of Smethport, 23-12. A little bit of change there after Ian Crum was really working it for Port Allegany. They bring in Sherry. So they have Sherry and Rogers, two big bodies down low. And it hasn't quite been there the same it was opening up.
Right. I thought both teams, though, both shooting often.
Yep. Yeah, plenty of shots. You know, Dickerson and Rogers, the lone scorers for Smethport, each with 6. And we have Alex Schott with 2, Jack Smith with 2, Chase Boyd with 7, Ian Crum with 8, Aiden Stuckey with 4. So that'll do it for the first half. And we will join you before the start of the third quarter. Welcome back, everybody, as we prepare to start the second half of the JV game. Port Allegany on top of the Hubs, 23-12. And Vincent Costa will inbound it to Mason Swanson. Back over to Costa, down to Walasevich. Back to Costa, inside to Rogers. Back to Walasevich. He'll put up a 2. Airballs it. Smith on the rebound. And he'll get it over to Capel. Head to shot. He puts it up. No good. No foul. Well, last touch by the Gators.
Yeah, there was some contact there, I think.
Yeah, I think so. But letting him play a little bit. So it'll be Costa now up to Swanson. Back down to Walasevich. Into Rogers. Oh. Yeah, I was going to say, Alex shot caught an elbow right in the eye. But it'll send Cooper Rogers to the line.
Yeah, I thought he took the ball or he elbowed to the face, and then to add insult to injury,
he gets the foul.
Yeah.
So Rogers' first shot is up and in. Now officially the leading scorer for the Hubs tonight. His second shot is up off the back of the rim, no good. Smith on the rebound, kicks it over to Boyd. So Boyd will bring it across half court, over to Capel now. Down to shot, he's going to work in, put it up off the glass, no good. Crum on the rebound, he puts it up, no good. Hollowell on the rebound. Gators just can't get him to fall here early. Taken away by Alex Shot.
Ooh. Nice steal there.
Oh, he's all alone. Hollowell in tow. Up and no good. He's fouled. That foul is going to be on number 21, Aiden Hollowell. And it'll put Alex Shot on the line.
Yeah, Shot anticipating that pass there. Great steal. Stays in bounds.
Yeah, great from start to finish from Alex Shot. His first one is up and no good. Off the rim. His second shot is wide left, didn't touch anything. Airballed it. So Hollowell will get it into Swanson. 23-13 now, gets it over to Costa. Oh, it's taken away by Boyd. Kicks it over to Crum, he's all alone. Layup and in from Ian Crum. Now 10 on the night. Costa. Oh, it's taken away by Crum. Stripped away by Costa. Out of bounds, no foul called.
Gators will keep possession at least there.
Yeah. Capel gets it into Boyd. He puts up a 3 off the rim, no good. Right in the hands of Rogers. Kicks it ahead to Vincent Costa. Off his foot, out of bounds. Well, I thought he had it there, and he just dribbled it off his foot. So we'll see Maddox Dickerson come on for Vincent Costa, and Chase Boyd will be inbounding for Port. He gets it into Capel. Capel over to Boyd, down to Shot. Shot inside to Crum. He puts it in. Oh, it's blocked off the rim. Rogers with the rebound, gets it over to Swanson. Swanson asking for help. It's taken away by Boyd. He tried to force it into Rogers. And a block called on the Hubs. Oh, on Port? I'm not sure. I am very confused on that.
Gators, though, looking good defensively. Now they're trapping the Hubbers just as they come up to the line, and they've consistently turned it over.
It'll be over the head to Rogers again, into the lane. It's stripped away. He gets it back. He'll put it up and in from Cooper Rogers.
Yeah, good look from Rogers. He's covered initially. He fakes. Then he goes up uncontested.
Capel down to shot. Back out to Boyd. Into Crum. Back out to Smith. He puts up a floater and in from Jack Smith.
That time the Hubbers were all over Crum inside. He did the smart thing, kick it out, wide open Smith.
He gets it over to Hollowell. Hollowell trapped by Crum and Capel. It's taken away by Capel. He's all alone. Lays it up, and no, he missed it. Crum on the rebound. He puts it up and in.
Crum will be happy to get that and put that back. He's having a night.
He is. Yeah, 12 on the night. It'll be Hollowell. Now to Walasevich. Back to Swanson. Inside, he was looking for Rogers, knocked away by shot. Crum comes up with it, and he'll get it over to Chase Boyd. 3:56 to go here in the third. Gators on top by 14. Down low to shot. He puts it up off the side of the rim. Rogers with the rebound. Kicks it back out to Walasevich. Stolen right away by Alex Schott. Boy, they are ball hawks tonight.
They are.
Jack Smith puts up a three. And in! Nothing but net. Jack Smith has now made foul shots, two-pointer and a three, and a timeout taken by Coach Coburn. A full timeout. 3:32 to go. Port Allegany on top of Smethport by 17, 32 to 15. While we have time here in this break, let's recognize our cheerleaders. Sophia Behringer, she's our foreign exchange student from Germany. Jersey Gamut, Savannah Hart, Lillianne Reed, Maddie Evans, and Maddie Dinch. And they are coached by Terry Austin and Alexis Reed. Also like to thank our Gator Network crew here tonight. Doug Archer, Dave Bartlett, Daniel Morey, and myself, Jeremy Morey. I'd like to thank everybody tuning in at home. Cold, snowy night over here in Port. Oh, we appreciate you tuning in.
It's a short trip from Smethport to Port, but in the weather like this, sometimes it's nice to watch the game from the living room.
Yeah, short drive over the hill. Sorry, I was discussing something with Dave there. At halftime of the varsity game, we'll have our youth boys program, the A team. I guess it's A and B, but the A team will be playing, scrimmaging at halftime. So that'll be on, and at the request of my son Matthew, who's playing, I have to announce that.
Outstanding. That's great. I'm telling you, it was just the other day my son was playing in that. Now he's over there on that bench. In the blink of an eye, Jeremy.
Well, don't tell me.
I'm sorry.
Over to Rogers, back to Walasevich. He puts up a three off the side of the rim. No good. Boyd on the rebound. Stuckey hits the deck.
Stuckey went flying across the floor.
Over to Jack Smith. He puts up a floater off the rim. No good. Hollowell on the rebound. Over to Swanson, met by Smith. He'll chuck it up to Dickerson. He puts up a three. Airballed it, might have been tipped. Kept back in by Hollowell, right to the hands of Chase Boyd. He'll kick it over to Julian Capel. Capel down low to Stuckey. And he'll kick it back out to Smith. He puts up another three. And in from Jack Smith.
2 in a row for Jack from deep.
Yeah, he's got the touch right now. Gators now on top by 20. Hollowell across half court, met by the trap, gets it over to Swanson. Now down to Rogers. He turnaround floater. No. Boyd on the rebound.
Rogers created his own shot there. He's well covered.
Stuckey now. Yeah, I thought that was going in. He's kind of been money all night. Back over to Capel. Now down low to shot. Bounce pass over to Smith. He puts it up off the glass and in. Jack Smith, the guy right now for the Gators, scored the last 8. It's taken away by Schott. A fast break the other way. Rogers and Chase puts it up off the glass and in for Alex Schott. It's almost taken away. Hollowell comes down with it over to Walasevich. Working on Alex Schott. He's going to go baseline. Gets it into Rogers. He's trapped there. Kicks it back out to Hollowell. He puts up a three. In and out. No good. Dickerson on the rebound. He puts it up off the glass and in. Good follow-up there from Maddox Dickerson. The shot from Hollowell. So Capel looking for somebody, gets it in. It's knocked away by Swanson. I mean, all of his teammates basically abandoned him down here. They were all on the other side of the court.
Yeah, miscommunication.
So we'll see Costa back on for Dickerson. There's that layup from Schott. Off the steal. Smith to Boyd, to Capel, into Schott, back to Boyd. He puts up a three. And in!
Oh, boy, the Gators are getting hot with the shots tonight.
Yeah, they are. Boy, that would have been nice on Tuesday.
Yes, it would have.
So Costa to Hollowell, into Rogers. Back over to Walasevich. Another three off the rim. Rogers with a rebound, puts it right back. Misses again. Reverse layup, no. And Capel comes down with it, kicks it ahead. He'll
Pass
get
it to himself there.
Great move from Julian Capel and in. Great finish for Julian Capel. That was sweet.
He literally passed it to himself.
Tipped away. Walasevich comes down with it for the Hubs. Forced, well, knocked away by Smith. He hands it right to Schott. Schott over to Boyd. He kicks it back out to Smith for a three. Off the back of the rim. Schott on the rebound. Gets it back out to Capel. Under 30 to go here in the third. Back down to Schott. He can't hang on, out of bounds. Turnover by the Gators. And we'll see Pat McMahon coming on now for Aiden Stuckey. I thought that was money in the bank on that shot from Smith. Costa back to Swanson. Gets it up to Rogers. Over to Walasevich. He saves it. Met by Schott. He's going to go baseline. Tries to get it in to Rogers. Taken away. It'll be Jack Smith. He gets it over to Boyd. Checks the clock, and he'll go down the court. Over to Capel. Down to Smith. Another three. Way long. Boyd on the rebound. He puts up a floater and in from Chase Boyd. And that's it for the third quarter. Port Allegany on top of Smethport, 46-17. A 29-point lead now. You know
nice job by Chase Boyd, because it's looking like that the deep shot misses, you're out of time, but he continues to hustle and gets that bucket.
Yeah, and a great shot to a little floater, puts it right back in. Yeah, they're not afraid to put those threes up tonight. How many we got? We got 4 threes made.
We kind of talked about it during the Eldred game. They're very capable of shooting from outside. They weren't getting those looks the other night. But this is what happens if they get space. They're hot from the three-point range.
Yeah, and we told it. Aiden Stuckey can do it. Chase Boyd can do it. Jack Smith can do it. Julian Capel, he's very capable from behind the arc too. So I'm glad to see that they're putting them up still, and they're actually falling tonight. So on the floor for the Gators will be Capel, Schott, Boyd, Crum, and Smith. For the Hubs, it'll be Sherry, Swanson, Walasevich, Rogers, and Costa.
So Sherry and Rogers on the court at the same time. I like that for the Hubbers. I think it gives them better rebounding ability and an inside offense. And
I thought that was their key in the first half. That when those two came in, that they kind of shut down Crum, who was wide open, before those two came in. So back over to Boyd. They'll get it into Schott. Schott working on Sherry. Gets it back out to Capel. Down low to Crum, working on Rogers. He travels. I think we said it the other night too, Doug. Underneath, you get it. You can just go up. He wants to put that ball on the floor.
It's a habit you got to break from these younger guys by the time they get to varsity.
He's working on Costa. Floater and in from Julian Capel. 31-point lead now for Port. Gets it over to Costa. Had to chase it down. Now down to Rogers. Back out to Costa. Back over to Swanson. Walasevich calling for it. He puts up another three. And in this time from Thomas Walasevich.
He was calling for it, and he was open.
Yeah, and he's not afraid to shoot. I think that's probably his 4th or 5th one he's put up. First one he's sunk. Gets it into Crum. Back out to Boyd. Down to Schott. Schott off his foot. Right to Capel. Tipped away. He was looking for Crum. Oh, good move behind the back from Boyd. as Walasevich was closing in. So they'll get it. Baseball pass down low to Smith. It's blocked away by Sherry. He gets the rebound, kicks it back out to Walasevich. Taken away by Capel, and he throws it right back inbounds to Sherry. Back to Swanson. His three, airballed. Costa on the rebound, kicks it back into Rogers. Rogers is fouled, and he'll shoot.
That was a nice play by Capel again, just to try to get that save.
Yeah, he's got great hustle. I mean, he never seems to slow down. Knocked that away, threw it right back in. Unfortunately, Hubbard standing there waiting, but I'm not sure who that foul was on.
Capel is staying pretty much foul-free, I think.
He is, yep. So Rogers' first shot up and no good off the back of the rim. That foul's on Ian Crum, his first. So we'll see Pat McMahon coming on now for the Gators, and Ian Crum will take a seat next to Aiden Stuckey. So Cooper Rogers now will line up his second shot. It is up and in from Cooper Rogers. Smith inbounds to Boyd. Gators slowing it down now, obviously up by 27. Gets it into McMahon, back out to Boyd. Over to Smith. Bounce pass inside to Shot, working on Sherry. He goes baseline, he gets trapped. Kicks it back out to Capel. Capel over to Boyd. He's going to work in the lane. Bounce pass down to Shot. He puts up a shot, and it goes! 6 points on the night for Alex Shot. Gets it ahead to Walasevich. Guarded there by McMahon. Back over to Swanson. Looking inside, taken away by Boyd. Looking for Rogers again at the top of the key. Over to Capel. Thought about a three. Pulls it down over to Boyd. Boyd's going to work into the lane. Kicks it back out to Capel. He'll put up a three. And in!
Wow, another three for the Gators.
Well, we mentioned that. Capel's more than capable.
He is. He proved it.
Over to Walasevich. He likes this corner. Bounce pass into Sherry. He's trapped by four Gators.
A lot of white jerseys.
He's going to knock down. McMahon, and a charge on number 11, Jack Sherry, his first.
I don't think McMahon's an easy guy to put to the floor either.
No, not at all. There's that shot from Capel on the replay. No, not at all. He's a stout young man out there. Stood his ground, took the charge, so a turnover. Gets it over to Boyd. 3:33 to go here in the game. Capel over to Smith. Back to Capel. Back to Smith. He'll take a shot. No good. Rebound by Sherry. Kicks it ahead to Swanson. Swanson now met by Capel. Gets it over to Costa. Costa into Sherry. It's knocked away. That's going to be a foul on Julian Capel. His first. And coming into the game is going to be Maddox Dickerson, and Mason Swanson is going to take a seat. And mercy clock in effect. Clock will not stop. Sherry to inbound for the Hubs. Gets it into Dickerson. He'll put up a shot off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Boyd. Boyd crosses half court. Gets it down to Stuckey. Back to Boyd. Over to Capel. McMahon moving. Boyd to Capel. Into Smith. Back out to Boyd. Over to Stuckey. Playing a little keep away here. Back down to Smith in the corner. Back to Stuckey. To Capel. Walasevich nearly took it away. Over to McMahon. Down to Boyd. Thought about a three. He's going to work on Hollowell. Bounce pass. Looking inside for McMahon. Stolen away. Oh, Sherry takes a hard fall. That's going to be a foul on number 23, Pat McMahon.
Once he decided to go for it,
yeah,
he was going. If it meant through,
yeah, it went right through.
It was
Sherry. So that's first on Pat McMahon. We'll see Jack Sherry exit the game, head to the locker room, as he is on the varsity squad as well. 1:30 to go. 53-21 Port. Over to McMahon. He's going to shoot a three. Off the rim, no good. Walasevich on the rebound. It's it ahead to Keach. Keach up to Costa. Costa works in, off the glass, no. Hit a few hands, kept in by Dickerson, right to Pat McMahon. And he hands it off to Boyd. Gets it over to Capel. Now down to Smith, back out to McMahon. Guarded there by Hollowell. He's going to work in the lane. Looks for Smith. It's stolen away by Keach. He gets it ahead to Dickerson. Finally chases it down. It's knocked right away and taken by Capel.
Good steal by Capel. Just took it from him.
He has got to be the king of steals.
There's a nickname there somewhere.
Yeah. Over to Stuckey. Looking down low to Smith. Gets it into McMahon. He puts it off the... No, it's no good. Rebound by Stuckey. Gets it back out to Capel. Back over to McMahon. To Capel. Inside to Smith. Smith, a little jumper. Off the rim. No good. Keach on the rebound. 17 seconds to go. Gets it over to Costa. Costa. Back down to Keach. Over to Hollowell. Back to Walasevich. McMahon right in his face. Capel now. It knocks it right out of Hollowell's hands. Just a ball hawk.
Yeah.
And that is going to do it. The JV game over. The final, Port Allegany 53, Smethport 21. Stats unofficially, just hand kept by me. Shot with 6. Smith with 12. Boyd with 12. Crum with 12, Stuckey with 4, and Capel with 7. For the Hubs, Dickerson with 8, Walasevich with 3, and Rogers with 10. So that's it for the JV game, and Doug and I are going to take a little break. We got about a 15-minute window here before the start of the varsity game, and we'll join you before that starts. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Swamp at Port Allegany High School for tonight's North Tier League basketball matchup between the visiting Smethport Hubbers and our Port Allegany Gators. I'm Jeremy Morey. I'm joined here in the Crow's Nest with Doug Archer, our technical director and producer Dave Bartlett, and on center court camera we have Daniel Morey. So tonight, rebound matchup after Tuesday night's shooting clinic put on by Landon Francis and Manning Splain. The Gators will host the last place Smethport Hubbers coming into this game at 1-11 overall and 0-7 in league play. Port Allegany holding down that third spot right now, 6-4 overall, 5-2 in the North Tier League. So we had a JV matchup that the Gators won handedly, went into the mercy rule. Doug, I'm thinking we're probably going to expect more of the same here tonight.
Yeah, I think so. Smithport's in a tough spot. I mean, they have a good number of juniors and a lot of freshmen on this squad. Like you said, they're 0-7 in the NTL action. Their last game with Port, the Gators won 50-29. Smithport's highest scoring game came against Austin, where they did score 59 points in a loss.
Wow. Yeah, so just a rough year here for the Hubs, but players lining up, and we're going to take a pause and turn it over to Matt Lawton as the public address announcer.
Welcome to today's competition. PIAA reminds you that your admission to this event entitles you to enjoy an exhibition of skills developed by the students in an educational setting. Please give these students your positive encouragement and support. Booing, taunting, or intimidating the officials or opponents is unfriendly and unacceptable and will not be tolerated. A friendly reminder that Port Allegany High School is a drug-free zone and that all drugs, alcohol, and tobacco are banned on school grounds. Now please stand, remove your hats, as Port Allegany student Phoenix Gilmeyer performs the national anthem. Introducing the visiting Smethport Hubbers, number 11, the junior, Jack Sherry. Number 12, junior, Cole Burdick. Number 20, a junior, Colin Rafalski. Colin Oberlin. And number 32, a junior, Dimitri Wilbur. The Smethport Hunters are coached by Paul Pickler. And now, your Pre-varsity leaders. Number 2, junior, Isaac Abel. Number 3, a junior, Jared Burke. Number 4, a sophomore, Leon Howard. Number 10, a junior, Nick Whitmore. And number 24, a senior, Jacob Coster. The Port Allegany Gators are coached by Kyle Babcock and assisted by Blaine Moses.
Okay, as we're back after Matt Lawton did the starting lineups. And in case you didn't get them, for Port Allegany, number 2, Isaac Amel. Number 3, Jared Funk. Number 4, Liam Hauver. Number 10, Nick Wilfong. And number 24, Jake Causer. For Smethport, number 11, Jack Sherry. Number 12, Cole Burdick. Number 20, Colin Rykovsky. Number 22, Colin Okerlund. And number 32, Dimitri Wilbur. And the Hubs are coached by Paul Piccioli. So, Doug, kind of a tough night a couple nights ago. Again, we touched on it a little bit in the JV game. I thought defensively, in that zone defense, the Gators did a fantastic job against Otto Eldred, not letting them penetrate. But again, that shooting clinic that Otto brings basically into every gym for the last 4 years, was on full display, and nothing really that the Gators could do.
And so tonight you're thinking, we should see a little more of what the Gators having some success doing the type of things they want to do that they were just unable to do against Otto.
I totally agree. So Port wins the tip-off from Jared Funk, and Liam Hauver now will dish it off to Funk. He'll work in the lane, kick it back out to Nick. He puts up a 3, and in for Nick Wilfong. Nick had a beautiful buzzer beater Tuesday night against Otto to end the first. Burdick trapped right over Sherry, right to the hands of Liam Hauver. He kicks it ahead to Funk. Funk will lay it up and in. 5 quick ones for the Gators. Burdick now with the ball. The trap is set by the Gators. Off the foot of Funk. He was looking for Colin Okerlund. But a kick.
Gators coming out with that early high pressure.
Yeah, something that the role was reversed on them a couple of nights ago. So Sherry gets it into Burdick. He'll kick it ahead to Okerlund. Okerlund across half court, met by Amel. Nearly taken away. It's going to be a foul. That's going to be on Jake Causer, his first, team first. And a little bit too aggressive there going after Sherry. Sherry, we saw in the JV game, came off the bench to help Cooper. There's another big man, Reese.
Rogers,
yes.
Yep. And maybe he would have played more now. I didn't realize he's actually starting for varsity, so it makes sense now.
The shot is no good. Rebounded by the Gators. Nick directing traffic. He's going to get it over to Hauver. Hauver met by Sherry. Back to the top to Amel. Met there by Wilbur. Working on Wilbur. Gets it back out to Funk. Funk back to Nick. Still working around the arc, calling another play. See Amel moving through, back down here to Hauver. Back out to Amel. Amel hands it off to Nick. He's going to drive the lane, lay up, and no good. Rebound by Wilfong, kicks it back out to Amel. Amel all the way across to Funk. Funk across to Wilfong. And the Gators will reset again. Over to Amel. Oh, Causer was cutting in. Hauver thought about a 3. He's going to work in the lane. Dishes it off to Causer. Causer goes baseline. Bounce pass back out to Funk. Here's a 3. In and out, no good. Wilfong on the rebound. And again, calling out the play. Funk now working on Rykovsky. Amel hands it off to Wilfong. Back out to Causer. Over to Funk in the corner. Back to Wilfong. Wilfong to Hauver. Hauber into the lane, stripped away by Sherry. He gets it back, kicks it back out to Funk. Now over to Causer. Causer, a little floater, up and in from Jake Causer.
Gators like really patient there.
Very. Yeah, I think they reset like 3 times ahead to Sherry. And a walk from Jack Sherry. You know, I love to see that from Jake, that floater fall. You know, he's had a lot of opportunities this year, and unfortunately some of them just have not rolled his way. So I like to see that fall early for Jake. So it'll be Nick bringing it down now. 7-0 Gators. Kicks it over to Funk. Met there by Rajkowski. It's knocked away. Over to Wilfong. He gets it into Amel. Amel over top of Wilbur and in.
Yeah, nice work by Amel, spinning inside. He's just a solid shooter no matter where he is on the court.
Yeah, a very much improved player this year. That's going to be Okerlund driving the lane, reverse layup and in from Colin Okerlund.
That was a thing of beauty there.
Yeah, it was. 9-2 now. Gators over top of the Hubs. Wilfong to Hauber. Screen set. Hauber over to Wilfong. Down low to Causer, met by Sherry. Back out to Hauber. He'll shoot off the back of the rim, right to Amel. Back to Funk. He puts up a 3. And in, another net from Jared Funk. 12-2 now, Port. And the press is on. Gets it over to Okerlund. Okerlund trapped. Finally, Sherry comes down with it. Gets back over to Wilbur. Now to Burdick. Back down to Wilbur. He'll put up a 3. Airballs it right to the hands of Nick Wilfong. Ahead to Funk. Funk will pull up, kick it back to Amel. Back over to Nick. 3:42 to go here in the opening period. Gators going to slow it down a little bit. Amel works it in the lane off his foot. Regains. Back out to Hauber. Over to Funk. Now down low to Causer. Working on Okerlund. Ball hits the floor. Picked up by Hauber. Looks for an outlet. Back to Jake. He puts up a 3. Off the side of the rim. No good. And it'll be Okerlund coming down with it. He kicks it ahead to Burdick. Burdick directing traffic. He's going to go baseline. He'll pull up off the glass and in from Cole Burdick. Now 12-4. And a timeout will be taken by Coach Kyle Babcock. And this timeout, let's recognize our varsity cheerleaders. Sophia Behringer, Jersey Gamet, Savannah Hart, Lillianne Reed, Maddie Evans, and Maddie Dinch. The Gator cheerleaders are coached by Terry Austin and Alexis Reed. Want to remind everybody here tonight at halftime, do not leave your computer, phone, or TV set because we have the Port Allegany youth basketball team. The travel team is going to play a scrimmage against each other at halftime, so please stay tuned to see their skills in action. The future of Gators coming up. Doug was nice enough to point out to me that time flies right by. It feels just like yesterday that your son was playing in that.
Oh, yeah. Yep. I can remember it like it was yesterday. Such a cool thing that we do, you know, having those kids come down and play on the big court. You know, their eyes are just wide. And
yep. Yeah, it is.
Get that good crowd.
Yeah, seeing a big crowd, the big gym, the banners hanging everywhere. It's fantastic what this program, you know, reaching out. The football does it too. Amel into the lane, a little floater off the back of the rim, no good. Funk on the rebound, kicks it back out to Causer. Thought about a 3. He pulls it down. He'll get it back out to Amel. Amel now into the lane. It's blocked. Finally taken away by Burdick. Burdick will cross half court. Met by Funk. Now down to Okerlund. Inside to Burdick. And he puts it in. Does not get the roll. Amel comes down with it. Wilfong will move quickly into the lane. Back out to Amel. Thought about it. Back to Causer. Causer working on Okerlund. Turnaround jumper. No good. Rebound by Wilbur. And he'll kick it back out to Sherry. Ahead to Burdick. Yeah, the youth program is taken in with open arms by our varsity program. It's nice to see basketball doing it too. It's a shot from Okerlund, doesn't fall. Burdick comes down with it, kicks it back out, or Wilbur, another shot. Wide left off the side of the rim. Causer with the rebound. Ahead to Amel. Working on Wilbur. Back out to Nick. He puts up a three. And nothing but net from Nick Wilfong. His second three of the night. Tipped away by Funk. Still juggling for it. He comes down with it. A floater. Doesn't fall. Gets the rebound again. He'll kick it back out to Causer. Causer met by Wilbur. Oh, wide open under the net as Amel puts it in.
Beautiful. Beautiful, patient, no panic in the Gators.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they were so focused on Causer working in the lane. Wide open.
Yeah.
Nobody within 5 feet of Isaac Amel.
They are, what they're doing on defense, they're drawing 4 orange to the one guy, which is leaving a spot.
Yep. There, that replay was Nick shooting that three. Beautiful shot from Funk.
Yeah, I think Nick's 2 threes are right about from the same spot.
Yep. Yeah, so that's now 3 threes for Port tonight.
Yeah, they started out tonight sharp.
Mm-hmm.
They're making shots. Something, not to keep bringing it up, we were hoping for the last game to hit those points early, those big points, and tonight they're doing it.
Yeah, they hung with Otto Eldred, only down 9 at the half. So now it'll be Okerlund. Gets it ahead to Rykovsky. Over to Sherry. He'll put it up off the glass and in. Jack Sherry with a 2-pointer. Wilfong over to Amel, working on Wilbur. Back out to Causer. He'll put up a jumper. Airballs it right to the hands of Sherry. Under a minute to go here in this first quarter. Bounce pass ahead to Okerlund. He lays it up, and no good. Causer on the rebound. Gets it to Nick. Now ahead to Jared Funk. Funk, baseball pass over to Hauber. Now back out to Jake. Jake into the lane. A little floater up off the glass. No good. Gets his own rebound. And a foul on the Hubs. I think that's going to be on Cole Burdick. And we'll see Austin Hamilton coming in for Liam Hauber. Foul was on Burdick, his first. Only one apiece here, a fairly clean. Into Amel. Turn around and in.
Beautiful soft shot.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Gets it into Sherry. He's going to travel right down the lane and fouled as he's making the shot. Shot doesn't fall. That's on Austin Hamilton.
Sherry turned. I think he was a bit surprised at how open that court was.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't get there quick enough.
Boy, how excited would Noah have been in football to see a lane like that? Yeah, I mean, Sherry just turns around and not a Gator in sight. So Sherry's first shot up and nothing but net. So now 3 points on the night. That makes Jack Sherry the Hubs' leading scorer. Second shot up, in and out, rebounded by Hamilton. Hamilton waiting. He gets it over to Funk. Ooh, Rykovsky was right there. And now Nick will set things up with about 12 seconds to go. Gets it to Austin. Austin.
He was stuck. He was stuck. He just couldn't. He's got to get rid of the ball.
Yep. So a turnover there for the Gators. 4.4 seconds. They're up by 12 on the Hubs. And we will see Colin Okerlund inbounding it here.
Babcock's telling Hamilton, call for the screen there.
Yeah. Yeah, he was just stuck. 5.3. They put some time back on the clock. So Okerlund will be inbounding it. They get it into Sherry. He's across half court, met by Amel. No, knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Sherry. So the Gators are going to have a chance here with 1.3 seconds to go. Could we see another buzzer beater? Gets it ahead to Funk. Oh, knocked out of bounds. Great hustle there from Colin Rykovsky.
A little closer to the hoop.
Yeah,
if you can get it off.
Yeah, I was going to say, as soon as they hit your hand, you better be shooting. Turn around. He gets it.
Oh!
He gets it, Jared Funk.
That was beautiful.
That was a beautiful shot from Jared Funk. Here it is in the replay.
.8 seconds left.
Wow.
Like you said, you get it, you got to fire it.
Yep. That was a... There it is again.
Oh, that's fun, Jeremy.
Yeah. 2 nights in a row. Well, 2 games in a row. Yeah, I mean, Funk now, he's got 8 leading scorer. Wilfong with 6. Amel with 6. Causer with 2. That was just a thing of beauty. I thought with .8, it might not be just enough. You
got to catch and turn. I don't even know if he got all the way around. But what I like to see from the Gators tonight, multiple people scoring. They're hitting more than they're missing. But no lack of effort from the Hubbards here.
No.
They're hanging in there on defense. They're taking it to the hoop.
Yeah, they came here to play, that's for sure. I mean, it hasn't translated to points, but
I think the JV game was similar. That the kids, a lot of high energy. They were hanging in there. Great effort from the Hubbards.
So Smethport will have possession here to start the second quarter, down by 15. And it'll be Burdick to inbound it. He gets it into Okerlund. Okerlund down to Sherry, nearly taken away by Wilfong. Gets it into Rajkowski. Turnaround layup off the glass and in. First points of the night from Colin Rajkowski.
All of their scoring is coming from that side. Almost identical. It's a layup inside on that side of the court.
So Nick now will hand it off to Amel. Amel back out to Causer. Over here to Funk. Thought about it. Rajkowski on him pretty tight. Back out front to Amel. He'll hand it off to Causer. Causer into the lane. Layup off the glass. And no good. Rebound comes down is Colin Okerlund. He gets it to Sherry. He'll hand it off to Burdick. So Burdick bounce pass over to Okerlund. He'll pass it. Oh, he's looking for Dimitri Wilbur. Wasn't there. He throws it out of bounds. And a turnover for the Hubs. So Hamilton inbounds it to Wilfong. Ahead to Amel. Over to Jared in the corner. Back out to Hamilton. He puts up a 3. Off the front of the rim. No good. And Burdick scrambled with it. Okerlund finally comes down with it for the Hubs. And then hand it off to Okerlund now. He takes a jumper. In and out, no good. Amel on the rebound. So now it'll be Nick Wilfong. Gets it over to Amel, now down to Funk. Back out to Hamilton. He'll sling it over to Isaac Amel. Bounce pass inside to Funk. Turn around off the glass, no good. Causer on the rebound. Wow, what a pass back out to Nick. And in, a 3-pointer. That's now 3 on the night for Nick Wilfong.
3 trips from the same side of the arc.
Yeah, that's his spot right back there. Oh, nice push there from Okerlund into the lane. He gets a rebound off the bottom of the backboard and fouled. That's going to be on Nick. That's his first. Team first of the quarter, 3rd overall. Things just falling right for the Gators tonight. So we'll see Colin Okerlund on the line. His first shot off the back of the rim, no good. And Alex Schott now coming in for Isaac Amel. Okerlund getting ready for his second shot. It is up. No good. Off the side of the rim. Causer comes down with it. And he'll hand it off to Nick. Wilfong across half court. Gets it over to Funk. Funk down to Hamilton in the corner. Working on Sherry. Back to Schott. Over here to Funk. Inside to Hamilton. Huge height.
Nice.
Yeah. Back out to Schott. A 3. Up off the rim. No good. Okerlund comes down with it. Kicks it ahead to Burdick. Burdick working around Wilfong. Inside to Rajkowski. Back out to Burdick. Here's a 3. No good. Right into the hands of Okerlund. He puts it up and fouled. Looks like that's going to be on Jared. No, it's on Austin. That's his second. That'll send Okerlund to the line again. Missed his last two. First one, no good. Off the side of the rim, and we'll see Liam Hauver coming in for Austin Hamilton. 5:21 to go here in the half. Gators on top of the Hubs, 25-9. On a night with 5 3-pointers already here for the Gators. Second shot from Okerlund is in.
Hubbers need those foul shots for a game like this. They want to try to keep it close.
Wilfong will cross half court, gets it down here to Hauver. He's guarded by Sherry. Gets it over to Schott. Schott back out to Wilfong. Another three. And in, nothing but net.
Third time from that spot. His fourth, though, right?
Yeah, fourth overall from Nick. Sherry back out to Okerlund. Over to Burdick. Burdick has it nearly taken away. Rakowski there to save it, though. Back to Sherry to Burdick. Burdick, a long three is up and in. Nothing but net from Cole Burdick. Burdick now the leading scorer for the Hubs with 5. 28-13. Port on top of Smethport. 4.5 to go here in this opening half. Funk will hand off to Wilfong. Over to Causer. Now down to Hauver. Back out to Wilfong. To Causer. Oh, it's blocked. Blocked by Okerlund. Right back into the hands of Port. And a foul is called. That's going to be on number 20, Colin Rakowski, his first. So Causer and Funk will take a seat. Amel and Capel on.
Capel.
Yeah.
The ball hawk. I think you got a nickname for him.
I have to think. I mean, there's, like you said, there's one there. Nick will get it into Alex. Alex shot over to Capel. Down to Amel now. Inside to Wilfong. Stripped away. Gets it back to Amel. Working on Okerlund now. Jumper. It was tipped. Amel comes back down with it. Tipped and blocked again. Blocked by Okerlund. A foul. And that is on Okerlund. I thought that was mostly ball, unless he got a little bit of body in there. There's
Okerlund's first.
Let's see. Yeah, you bring that arm down like that, that's a telltale. So Isaac's first shot is in. 7 on the night for Isaac Amel. Getting ready for his second shot. It is up and in, nothing but net. Now 8 on the night for Isaac Amel. Burdick has the ball for the Hubs. Bounce pass ahead to Okerlund. Knocked away by Wilfong. He's moving quickly. Puts it up. No good. Gets his own rebound. Up. Oh, still missed. Amel on the rebound. Puts it off the glass. In and out. No good. Burdick comes down with it for the Hubs. 3 chances there for the Gators. Missed them all. So Burdick gets it to Rakowski. Back out to Sherry. He puts up a 3. Back of the rim. No good. Amel on the rebound. Gets it over to Nick, ahead to Julian Capel. Kicks it back to Amel. And he'll dish it off to Wilfong. Wilfong down to Hauver. Bounce pass inside to Amel. He's going to put it off the glass and in from Isaac Amel. And timeout taken by Coach Kyle Babcock. The Gators now up by 19, 32-13. With 3:03 to go. So, you know, a flurry of shots there, Doug, at this end. Just nothing falling, unfortunately. And then Burdick comes up with it for the Hubs. So the chances certainly there for Port. And same with Smethport. You know, they're getting looks. They're getting shots. It's just, you know, they're just plagued by that you can't buy a bucket bug right now.
But then finally, Amel finishes makes another pretty shot. I don't care where he's shooting from the floor. He's a rock solid shooter.
No, I have not seen him cut one loose from behind the arc yet. A few times, maybe I'm a little overzealous, and I certainly wouldn't tell a kid what to do, but, a few times I'm like, shoot it. You're wide open, but. So again, everybody, here in about 3 minutes, we'll have halftime, and the youth basketball boys will be playing a scrimmage. Their first tournament will be here in Port Allegany next Saturday, January 25th. So if you're not doing anything on a Saturday, you want to come see future Gators playing? Oh, I guess Sherry really wasn't expecting that from Okerlund. He dishes it right back. The trap is set from Amel and Funk. He gets around it. Into the lane, a floater off the glass. No good. He gets his own rebound. He's going to try putting it back up. No good. Foul. And we'll see. It's going to be on number 4, I think. That's on Hover. That's his first. That'll put Okerlund on the line. First shot is in. Nothing but net from Colin Okerlund. And we'll see Alex Schott coming in for Isaac Amel. Second shot is in. So Okerlund makes both, and we see a new player on for Smethport, number 13, Cameron Hewitt. Funk working on Rykovsky. Gets it over here to Capel. Met by Hewitt. Back out to Wilfong. Over to Hover. Hover floats it in. Oh, it's right back. Batted back by Sherry. Funk puts up a 3 off the front of the rim. Rykovsky couldn't quite handle it. All out of bounds. Last touch by Colin Rykovsky, so the Gators will take possession. And Hover and Schott will go off. And Amel and Causer back on. And Funk will get it into Capel. He'll hand it right back off. 2:21 to go. Funk over to Capel. Back to Nick. He puts up another 3 off the front of the rim. No good. He gets his own rebound off his foot. A foul is called away from the ball. I didn't see. We'll update you as soon as the scoreboard updates. That's on number 20, Julian Capel, his first. Foul was away from the play, but a turnover. So Sherry inbounds it to Burdick. Bounce pass ahead to Sherry. Can't quite hang on to it. Amel gets it. Kicks it ahead to Funk. Lays it in.
Thought he was going to dunk that.
I did too. I think he wanted to. So Jared Funk finishes off that steal. Force it into Sherry again. Wide open underneath is Hewitt. Kicks it back out to Okerlund. Okerlund, he'll take a jumper from the top of the key. Hits the back of the rim. No good. Funk on the rebound. Kicks it ahead to Jake. Jake now directing traffic, looking for Amel underneath. Oh, right through his hands, out of bounds. Turnover. The look was there.
Yeah, it was.
So now a minute and a half. Gators on top, 34-15. Oh, Capel takes it away. Pass was intended for Hewitt. It'll be Amel now, working in the lane, lays it up, and in and out, no good. Sherry with the rebound. Boy, that just spun right around that hoop.
Little left-handed shot from Amel.
So Burdick gets it over to Sherry. Over to Okerlund. Guarded there by Causer. All the way across to Burdick. He'll put up a 3. It's short. Airballed it out of bounds. And Liam Hover coming back on for Port. Let's see. And Amel will go off. 59 seconds to go here in the opening half. Capel inbounds to Wilfong.
Hubbard's just sticking with man. I think Gators are just fine with that.
Yep. Capel in the corner. Oh, boy, I thought he was going to shoot. Back to Funk. Funk to Wilfong. Over to Capel. Inside. Oh, Jake couldn't handle it. A hot pass. Goes right over his hands and to Jack Sherry. Sherry now has to pick up his dribble, gets it back out to Burdick. Burdick to Okerlund, back to Burdick. 22 seconds. Into Rajkowski, back out to Burdick. Back to Okerlund. Hub's probably waiting for that last shot of the half. Screen set, doesn't work. Into the lane, floater off the side of the backboard, rebounded by Wilfong. 5 seconds to go. He's going to work down. It's blocked by Colin Rajkowski. Sherry will put up a long three, hits the bottom of the net. Wow, what a great finish. Great hustle there from number 20, Colin Rajkowski of Smethport. I thought that was in, but Rajkowski says not on my watch. So that'll bring up halftime. And again, the youth program will be scrimmaging each other, but at half, Port Allegany on top of Smethport by 19, a score of 34-15 in that half. We had Causer with 2, Wilfong with 4, Funk with 10, and Amo with 10. So spreading it around a little bit. And that for the Hubs, Sherry with 3, Burdick with 5, Rajkowski with 2, and Okerlund with 5. So now on, we have number 28, Oliver Parrish. Number 2, Adam Hauver. Number 5, Canyon Carlson. Number 10, Andrew Ernst. Number 34, Brooks Fogel. Number 13, Matthew Morey. Number 14, Brayton Morey. Number 21, Austin Albany, and number 35, Landon Babcock. So this will be Adam Hauver, son of Carrie Hauver and brother to Liam. Gives it to Landon Babcock, son of Coach Babcock, and it's taken away by Canyon Carlson. He's on a fast break. Puts it off the glass, no good. And last touched by Team White. So it'll be Carlson to inbound. Tipped by Hauver. Oh, it's blocked. Parrish's shot blocked by Ernst. And Andrew Ernst will hand it off to Adam Hauver. Hauver setting up a play. Is guarded there tightly by Carlson. Almost loses it. Gets it back over to Babcock. Babcock met by Fogel. Back to Hauver. Hauver going to work around into the lane, stripped away, gets it back. He puts up a shot, and in from Adam Hauver. Carlson will inbound it to Albany. And we'll see Hauver off and Brayton Morey on. Carlson underneath to Fogel, met by Babcock. Turn around, no good. Carlson on the rebound. Looking for help, gets it out. Oh, it's tipped away by Babcock. Albany will chase it down. Met tightly there by Matthew Morey. Get around him, a little help from Ernst. Gets it back out to Carlson. Met by Brayton Morey. Gonna pull around, airballs it. Picked up by Oliver Parrish. And he'll get it back out to Austin Albany. Met by Morey. He'll get it to Carlson. Met by Brayton Morey. Carlson back out to Parrish from the free throw line and in from Ollie Parrish.
Nice open look there.
Yeah. So Brayton Morey will bring it down now for Team White. Working on Carlson. Gets it. Oh, thought about it. It was intended for Matthew Morey. Austin Albany will pick it up. He'll chuck it down the court to Carlson. Gets around Brayton, lays it up and in from Canyon Carlson. So Morey gets it into Ernst. Love those shoes there on Andrew Ernst. You can't miss him.
Seattle Seahawks shoes right there.
So Brayton Morey gets it over to Landon Babcock. Babcock met by Fogel. Get it over to Matthew Morey. Met by Austin Albany. Picks up his dribble. Looking for an outlet. Gets it back out to his cousin Brayton. Brayton from the top of the key. Hits the bottom of the net. Ball out of bounds. And it'll be a turnover. So Team Black now. Austin Albany will inbound to Canyon Carlson. Hauver back on. Matthew Morey off. Carlson over to Fogel. Back to Carlson. Oh, it's stripped right away by Hauver. Then a fast break. He's got Parrish and Carlson in tow. Floater it in from Adam Hauver. So Carlson will bring it down now for Team Black. Looked for Parrish. Last touch by Black, and it'll be looks like Andrew Ernst will be digging the ball out from underneath the bleachers, and he'll be inbounding it to Adam Hauver. So we have the varsity boys coming back out to cheer on these younger kids. Hauver working on Carlson. Looking for an outlet. And it's knocked away by Carlson. He brings it down the court now. Looks for Fogel. Can't quite handle it. Picked up by Brayton Morey. Morey runs right in the back of Ernst, and the ball goes out of bounds. Ernst working on Parrish there. So last touch by Black. So Brayton Morey will be inbounding it. He gets it into Hauver. Tipped away by Carlson. Hauver shot up right to Ernst. Met by Albany and Parrish. Knocked out of bounds. It'll be Black ball. Austin Albany to inbound. He'll get it into Canyon Carlson. And a change. We'll see Landon Babcock off and Matthew Morey on. Carlson works to his right. A little bit of confusion. Shot blocked by Ernst. Knocked back into Ernst's hands by Matthew Morey. Ernst guarded there by Parrish. Knocked away by Parrish. And it'll stay white ball. Andrew Ernst, son of Chris and Abby Ernst. Knocked away, picked up by Brayton Morey. Blocked, saved by Matthew Morey right into his cousin's hands. Brayton now with the ball. Get it over to Adam Hauver. Hauver waiting for something. Bounce pass underneath to Matthew Morey. He's going to pull out. Guarded by Brooks. Brooks Fogel back out to Hauver. Hauver in floater, no. Airballed it to Carlson. Carlson ahead to Parrish. Oh, put up a shot. Got a little body work there. Obviously the refs here are Coach Chris Ernst and Coach Bo Fogel. On the sideline there is Coach Eric Parrish. Canyon Carlson works into the lane, high off the glass, no good. Ernst on the rebound. 3:02 to go in the halftime show. Ernst hands it off to Matthew Morey. Morey picks it up, looking for an outlet. He'll shoot. Off the side of the rim, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up off the side. No, rebound by Morey. He puts it up, no. Matthew Morey on the rebound. Pulls it back out, looking for help. Waiting, bounce pass back out to Hauver. Hauver into the lane, knocked away by Parrish, picked up by Albany. And we'll see a change. Going to see Andrew Ernst off and Landon Babcock coming on. Brayton Morey gets it into Matthew Morey. He takes a shot up off the rim, no good. Brayton Morey on the rebound. Guarded by Albany. Looking for an outlet. Going to work it around, stripped away by Carlson. Ball on the floor, picked up by Hauver. Hauver inside to Babcock. He can put it up off the glass. A miss right to Matthew Morey, guarded by Parrish. Morey looking for a shot. Gets it back out to Brayton Morey. He takes a shot, blocked by Albany. So Brayton Morey will be inbounding. Son of our cameraman, Daniel Morey. Matthew Morey from the top of the key. He takes a shot off the side of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Brooks Fogel. Baseball chucks it down the floor, picked off by Hauver, intended for Carlson. Matthew Morey comes up with it. Working in, met by Parrish. Back out to Babcock. Oh! And that would be a foul there on Ollie Parrish. A little too aggressive on the defensive side of the ball. So it'll be Babcock to inbound it. He was looking for Hauver, taken away by Carlson. It'll be a foot race between him and Hauver. He pulls it back down. 1:12 to go. Gets it into Fogel. Can't quite hang on. Knocked out of bounds. He dove for a good hustle there from Brooks Fogel. So it'll be Adam Hauver to inbound. Gets it into Brayton Morey. Crosses half court. Gives it back to Hauver. Whole varsity squad now back out, cheering on these Gators. Floater from Hauver and in. Carlson gets it into Albany. Guarded there tightly. Ball knocked away by Morey, and it'll go out of bounds. And picked up by Albany. They're going to let him play. Gives it over to Carlson. Carlson down low to Parrish. He's wide open. Knocked away by Morey. And a foul called on my son, Matthew Morey. A little aggressive there with the shove. Albany will get it into Carlson. Carlson crosses over Hauver. He's going to go baseline. Floater up and over. No good. Rebounded by Albany. Gets it back out to Parrish. He puts up a shot off the backboard. No good. Babcock on the rebound. 4 seconds to go. They got to hustle. He'll heave it. Off the front of the rim. Nearly in from Landon Babcock. So that's it. We hope everybody enjoyed that show from our Port Allegany Youth Boys program. Again, they will have a tournament here in Port Allegany next weekend, Saturday, January 25th. So if you're not doing anything, you want to see future Gator players, please come on out and show them your support. We got about 2:50 to go. I'm going to take a little break, and we'll join you before the start of the third quarter. Back as we prepare for the start of the second half of this North Tier League battle between rival Smethport and Port Allegany. Port on top 24-15. Smethport, as we kind of outlined before the start of the game, struggling this year, 1-11 overall, 0-7 in the North Tier, currently holding down last place. And Port Allegany now 6-4 overall, 5-2 in league play after that loss to Otto Eldred on Tuesday night. In third place behind Otto Eldred in Cameron County, and Coudersport nipping at the Gators' heels. So on the floor for Port will be Funk, Hauver, Wilfong, Causer, and Amel, the starting five. And the same starting five also for Smethport. Sherry, Burdick, Rykovsky, Okerlund, and Wilbur. So, Doug, if you're Coach Babcock, do you make any adjustments at halftime, or basically, you know, everything's kind of working?
Yeah, I don't if I'm Babcock. I think keep it what you're doing.
Shot is taken by Funk, rebounded by Rajkowski. He kicks it out quickly to Okerlund. And he'll get it out to Burdick. Inside to Wilbur, is stripped away by Funk. Rajkowski rebounding in.
Hubbard's recovered from that half block.
Yeah, so as you were saying, you don't think you'd make many adjustments if you're, I mean, you were up by 19 at half. I mean, what?
Maybe, continue to sub guys, keep people fresh. It's a long season.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I keep feeding Wilfong. I want to see him keep hitting threes from that spot.
Burdick will get it into Sherry, gets it back out to Rajkowski. Oh, it's knocked away by Wilfong. He's going to work on Sherry, and he'll pull it back out. Gets it to Amel. Across to Funk. Funk goes baseline, a little floater, doesn't go. He'll get his own rebound. And a foul. It's going to be a push on Smethport. That's on Colin Okerlund, I believe. We'll see Austin Hamilton coming on for Port to relieve Liam Hauver. That was on, actually, Cole Burdick, his second of the night. So Wilfong will be inbounding. And off the foot of Burdick.
I think the same for Smethport. I wouldn't really change a lot. I think he's getting good effort from the guys, and they're running the...
Oh, there's a three from Amel off the side of the rim. Rebounded by Burdick.
Although on defense, I'd like to see Hubbard's maybe get out of the man.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's probably the only change. The effort is there from the Hubs tonight. A shot from Okerlund off the rim. Funk on the rebound. Baseball pass down to Krauser. Works into the lane. Looks back out to Amel. Now to Wilfong. He shoots a three. Off the rim. No good. Wilbur on the rebound. Kicks it over to Sherry. Oh, almost stripped away by Wilfong. Burdick gets it over to Okerlund. And a foul on Jared Funk, going to be his first. So it'll be Cole Burdick inbounding here for the Hubs. They're not even in the ball yet. Okay, a long pass way back to Okerlund, nearly taken away by Hamilton. Now back out to Sherry. He puts up a three. Get in from Jack Sherry. Good look, good shot there from Sherry. So now Wilfong working it around. Will toss it to Hamilton. Hamilton into the lane, over to Amel, lays it up and in from Isaac Amel.
Great pass by Hamilton, works inside. Great bounce pass to Amel, who's ready for the easy shot.
Yep. And good job by Hamilton to handle that, or Amel to handle that pass and go right up with it. So it'll be Wilbur. Oh boy, right behind Rajkowski. Sherry couldn't save it. So a turnover by the Hubs. And we'll have Funk inbounding. He gets it into Wilfong. Wilfong over to Hamilton. Hamilton. Oh, thought about it for them. Gets it over to Krauser. Krauser now back out to Hamilton. Over to Wilfong. Boy, he wanted to pull the trigger on that so bad. Amel now with the ball, met by Wilbur. Bounce pass into Jake, layup, and no, it doesn't get the roll. Funk on the rebound, he puts it up, doesn't fall, get fouled though.
The rim has not been good to Jake tonight. He's getting shots.
Yeah, they're there, just not getting the roll. Looks like that's going to be on Colin Okerlund. And it's a timeout taken by Smethport coach Paul Piccioli. And we'll see the cheerleaders coming back on. Well, that actually was on Dimitri Wilbur, his first. Again, the cheerleaders tonight for the Gators are Sophia Behringer, Jersey Gamut, Savannah Hart, Lillianne Reed, Maddie Evans, and Maddie Dinch. And the cheerleaders are coached by Terry Austin and Alexis Reed. So far here in the second half, Jack Sherry with a 3, Colin Rajkowski with 2, and Isaac Amel with 4. So that lead is now down to 18. 38-20, 4:53 to go. Tomorrow night, the Lady Gators, who are actually over in Smethport playing the Lady Hubs right now, will be home against Coudersport. A game that went into overtime up in Coudersport. Was won, I believe, fairly closely to a last-second shot by Port Allegany. So if you're not doing anything tomorrow night, the Swamp is the place to be. Obviously a heated rivalry there between Port and Coudersport, and pretty evenly matched games. So please come on out, support the Lady Gators as they take on Coudersport tomorrow night. First shot by Funk, in and out. And his second shot is up and over the net. 39-20 now. Stops before he gets across half court. Can't hang. Oh, almost takes Matt Lawton right out of his seat there at the scorer's table. But last touch by the Gators, so Colin Burdick to inbound. Looking to get it into somebody. Will get it into Sherry. He gives it over to Rajkowski. Down low, it's knocked away by Amel. And last touched by the Hubs. Okay, here's an update thanks to Dave Bartlett. Right now with 4:13 to go in the third, Port Allegany on top of Smethport, 27-6. Or they're coming out of half, I think. Yeah, at halftime. Okay, at halftime, 27-6 Gators on top of the Lady Hubs. Burdick will get it into Okerlund. Okerlund working on Funk. Oh, it's tipped away by Wilfong, but ends up in the hands of Burdick. He gets it back. Can't quite hang on. Gets it. Works in. Down to Rajkowski. Turnaround jumper. In and out. No good. Rebound by Amel. And he'll dish it off to Wilfong. Will bring the Gators down. Gets it back. Now to Causer. Causer near the foul line. Back to Hamilton. Over to Funk. Funk back to Causer. Directing a little bit of traffic. Now down to Funk in the corner. Oh, boy, he wanted that. Now to Amel. He'll put up a shot off the rim. No good. Rajkowski on the rebound. Oh, underhand pass. Tried to get it over to Okerlund. Okerlund wasn't ready for it. Ball out of bounds. And another turnover for Smethport.
Yeah, unforced turnovers is something you can't have, and that's something they'll continue to work on.
So Funk will get it into Hamilton. Yeah, I think some of those are just bad. Just slow it down, make a better passer. There's really no pressure on him. Well, wrestling on the floor. It'll be Sherry. Kicks it ahead to Okerlund. He lays it up, fouled by Wilfong. Shot doesn't go, but it'll put Okerlund on the line. And that is Wilfong's second. 3:37 to go. Still 39-20. And we're more than halfway through, and kind of a scoring drought going a little bit. Nobody's really sinking anything.
The shooting on the Gator side has gone a little quiet.
Okerlund makes his first. So we'll see Hauver and Schott and Capel on. Funk and Hamilton and Causer off. I think we've only seen one Smethport sub, which was Cameron Hewitt. So Okerlund's second shot is up and in and nothing but net.
That's his third or fourth time going to the line.
Yeah, he's got five points from the foul line tonight. Down to Alex Schott. Back to Capel. Capel into Hauver in the lane. He puts it up and in.
Beautiful work there. Nice pass. Good footwork from number 4.
That is Hauver's first points of the night. Tried to get it to Rajkowski. There was Capel again, of course, and knocked away by Rajkowski right into the hands of Burdick. Burdick over to Okerlund in the corner. He puts up a 3 and in from Colin Okerlund. Now within 17. Rykowski guarding Amel. Back out to Capel. Hands it off. It's now down to Amel in the corner. And a spin move on Rykowski. Go baseline. Gets it out to Hopper. Now to Capel. Capel into the lane. A little floater up off the front of the rim. No good. Sherry with the rebound. Burdick back to Sherry. Over to Okerlund. He puts up another three. Off the rim and over the top of the backboard. Out of bounds. Gator basketball. Here it is from Okerlund. Good shot. And must be he had his toe on the line. So now Nick directing traffic for the Gators. 2 minutes to go here in the third. Alex shot, working on Wilbur. He's going to go in. Shot up, blocked. Rebound by Burdick. Burdick into Rykowski. Back out to Sherry. He puts up a three. Airballs it right to Isaac Amel. Ahead to Hauver. Hauver back out to Amel. He puts up another three. Off the back. Again, the same thing. Over back. Yeah, right over the top of the backboard. And we will see Cameron Hewitt coming in for Colin Rykowski. 1:32 to go. And a timeout taken by Coach Babcock. Yeah, there was supposed to be a wrestling match tonight. The varsity wrestlers were supposed to travel all the way down to New Bethlehem to wrestle Red Bank Valley. That was canceled, I assume, due to weather. The Gator wrestlers will be here, I believe, on January 21st, hosting Countersport. And then again on the 27th, Monday the 27th, against Brockway. I believe the Gator Network will be bringing you both of those wrestling matches. It's been a long time away from home for the wrestlers. I think the last time they were here was before Christmas against Kane.
Yeah, there's not a lot of home meets, just with the way the wrestling schedule is now. Unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah, so, since we'd love to see a huge homecoming crowd for the wrestlers on the 21st when we have Countersport visit. And then certainly a much bigger match when the Rovers come up from Brockway.
Right, yeah. The county match might be a shorter one. I think they just don't have a full squad right now.
Yeah. Yeah, talking to Coach Greenman, I think they were saying, 3 or 4 probably varsity matches. So Sherry will get it down to Wilbur. He'll get it back to Sherry. Now Okerlund. Works it in the lane.
Wow.
Turnaround. Oh, and he finished.
Great spin from Okerlund.
Great effort from Colin Okerlund. By far the leading scorer for the Hubs tonight. Capel now with the ball. Gets it over to Wilfong. Wilfong back out to Hauver. He puts up a shot. Off the rim. No good. Rebound by Okerlund. And he'll take it himself. We're under a minute. Gets it down here to Sherry. He shoots a three. And in! 3-point shot from Jack Sherry. 43 seconds to go. 41-29 now, Gators. Only up by 12. Back to Amel. Hands it off to Wilfong. Back over to Shot. Shot to Amel. Amel going to work into the lane. He puts one up and does not fall, but is fouled. That looks like it's going to be a block on Okerlund. That's his second.
Yeah, Hubbard's not going away here.
No.
Now if I'm Babcock, I want to see a little more. I want to see my offense respond here.
First shot from Amel is in. Yeah, you let a team hang around. This is kind of, obviously Smethport's not the danger that Cameron County is, but the Gators were once up by 12 on Cameron County and ended up losing by 1. Amel's second shot is in. 20 seconds to go. The Hubs get it in. It'll be Burdick.
Gators with that high pressure.
It's tipped away, but comes down with his Jack Sherry. Gets it down to Okerlund. He'll put up a floater. Block. Called on Alex Schott. The shot doesn't fall. 8.5 on the board. And that is Alex Schott's first foul.
Okerlund to the line again for what has to be the 5th time.
It's got to be. And he's been good from the line as of late. His first shot up and in.
Yeah, I think he missed his first 4 maybe, but he's been on now the last 3 times he's gone to the line.
That's now 6 from the line for Okerlund. Make it 7. That's 13 on the night for Colin Okerlund. Over to Amel. Now Schott. A shot made by Wolfong. He makes it again!
And the foul.
At the buzzer!
Did he get the foul?
And fouled!
Oh my, 4-point play right here. At the buzzer. Wow.
That is now 5 on the night from Nick Wolfong. Here's the replay.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, 2 buzzer beaters tonight. One against Otto. Gators definitely keep it exciting.
That's what I'm looking for, though. You know, Hubbard's kind of trying to climb back in and make this closer. Gators need to respond. Play some clean offense.
Yep, absolutely. You got to make some shots. You know, I think Gators have just gone cold. I mean, the looks have been there again, you know, but they're just not falling tonight. Right now. I mean, they were in the first half, just coming out of the break. You know, we got 8 minutes of basketball to play. Gators up by 15.
Right now, a very similar score to how the last game with the Hubbards ended. I think we had 51-29, I think that game was.
Cole Burdick to inbound. He gets it into Okerlund. Okerlund. Oh, right to Jake Causer. Causer crossed half court. And he'll get it back out to Hauver. Hauver over to Funk. Wide open. He puts up a 3 off the side of the rim. No good. Okerlund comes down with it for the Hubs. Coming down into the lane. Spin around. Floater and in from Colin Okerlund.
He is doing a lot of work to keep his team close.
Right.
Or closer. What's he up to now?
He is 15. 15 on the night for Okerlund. Pass from Wolfong, not there, out of bounds. $16 for Amel. And 15 for Wolfong. Okerlund now shoots over top of Causer. He misses. Amel on the rebound. And he'll hand it off to Wolfong. Oh, he walked. Yeah. And we'll see Austin Hamilton coming in now for Liam Hauver. Burdick to inbound for Smethport. Gets it to Sherry. Down to Hewitt. Hewitt, floater, air ball. Causer on the rebound. Quickly moves it ahead to Wolfong. Bounce pass over to Amel. He's going to work in and in from Isaac Amel.
Amel knifes in.
I think that's 18 now for Amel.
Wow, that's a great night.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Ball intended for Okerlund. Wasn't there. And we'll see Rajkovsky coming in for Dimitri Wilbur. Okay, second half underway in Smethport. Port on top, 38-8 with 4.5 to go.
Yeah, I had that game mixed up. I thought that game was tomorrow night, so we actually have a home game here tomorrow night.
Yep. Into Amel again, forces away and in. 20 for Isaac Amel. The trap set. Gets it across to Okerlund. Wide open layup off the glass and in.
Yeah, and Okerlund's who they want to go to.
Yeah.
If we leave him open or one-on-one, he's driving.
Yeah, Burdick cold this half. Rajkowski with 2 and Sherry with 6 with the 2 3-pointers. Yeah, it's basically been Okerlund here in the second. Funk now. Over to Wilfong. Wilfong over to Hamilton. Hamilton nearly has it stripped. It will be stripped and taken away by Jack Sherry. And he hands it off to Burdick. Burdick, looking for Sherry, knocked away by Causer. And Burdick knocks it out of bounds. It'll be Gator ball. And Chase Boyd comes on for Austin Hamilton. Wilfong inbounds, 5:16 to go in the game. Gators up by 15. It'll be Boyd. Down to Wilfong. Back to Boyd. Over to Funk. Funk back over to Wilfong. Guarded by Burdick. And he'll pull it back out. Bounce pass down to Funk. Rajkowski on him. Floater over to Causer. Causer will give it back out to Funk. Funk into the lane, and no good. Foul. It's going to send Jared Funk to the line. And that's going to be Colin Okerlund's 3rd foul. And it'll put Funk on the line. He's made 1 free throw tonight. His first shot is in, nothing but net. Funk had 8 in the first half. And make it 3 now in the second. So Funk makes both. And the Gators up by 17. Gets across half court. Oh, pass to Hewitt way out of bounds. Couldn't hang on. A turnover again for the Hubs.
Gators defense making that pass a little bit harder to get off.
Yeah, the trap was set as soon as he got across half court. So Wilfong will be working on Burdick. Gets it over to Boyd. Boyd, bounce pass into Funk. Turn around and in. Great shot from Jared Funk. Ahead to Sherry. Sherry over to Rajkowski. Down to Okerlund. Looking for help. He'll get, hit Burdick in the face. Last touched by Wilfong. Stay Hubbard basketball. Well, that was a tight window for Okerlund to squeeze it in. He did. And bounced up and smacked Cole Burdick in the face. They'll get it into Rajkowski. Oh, Rajkowski's trapped. Gets it back out to Hewitt. Now back out to Okerlund. Into Rajkowski. Over to Burdick. Back out to Okerlund. Okerlund. Saved by the backboard. He was looking for a cutting Burdick, but Jared Funk got his hand in there. Wilfong goes the whole way and is no foul. Ball was stripped. Wilfong hits the deck. Sherry will put up a 3 off the back of the rim. Okerlund on the rebound. He'll shoot again and in. Bank shot.
Hubbard's just, they don't stop fighting.
No.
Just keep it coming. Give them credit.
Yeah,
they're making the Gators earn this and fight till the end.
So there's 19 on the night for Okerlund. 19 of the 37 coming from Colin Okerlund. Leading scorer for the Gators is Isaac Amel with 20. Funk has 13 and Wilfong with 15. Causer's been quiet here in the second half. He had 2 in the first. Burdick also quiet. He had 5 in the first. So 3:30 to go. Gators on top by 17, 54-37. Funk will inbound to Wilfong.
Chase Boyd getting some quality varsity minutes here.
Yep, freshman Chase Boyd. Oh, taken away. Amel was looking. It was Rakowski who stole it, and Hubs give it right back. Jake Causer with the ball. Gives it over to Wilfong. Back over to Causer. Causer inside it. Boyd, oh, it's blocked by Sherry. Rebounded by Hewitt. Cole Burdick now. Back to Okerlund. Okerlund working on Amel. He's going to go in the lane. A little floater up off the rim. No good. A fight between Rakowski and Funk. Last touch by Rakowski. And we're going to see Dimitri Wilbur coming in for Colin Okerlund. A much-deserved rest. Leading scorer. An update from Smethport. The Lady Gators on top of the Lady Hubs 44-14 as they prepare to start the fourth. And Sherry will come down with a rebound. 2:39 to go. Over to Burdick. Burdick, baseball pass. Over to Wilbur. Can't quite hang on. He's going to get it back out. A contested shot right in the hands of Hewitt. And stripped away by Boyd. Ahead to Funk, and he's a wide open Nick Wilfong layup and in. 17 now for Nick Wilfong. As the Gators tie their largest lead of the night at 19. 2:06 to go. Hand off to Hewitt. Can't hang on. He gets it right back. Guarded by Boyd. Nearly taken away. Gives it to Sherry. Baseball pass over to Wilbur. Gets it into Rakowski. He's working on Funk. It's going to be taken away by Amel. And he kicks it over to Wilfong. Wilfong across half court. Back over to Amel. Look for Causer. He's going to walk.
Just a little bit.
Yep. And we'll see Okerlund back in. And who's going to take a seat? It'll be Colin Rakowski off. And also on is Cooper Rogers, number 24. Also, number 2, Mason Swanson. Burdick off. And we'll see Jack Smith on now for Isaac Amel. So some familiar faces from the JV game now on for both teams. It'll be Swanson to Wilbur. Back out to Okerlund. To the top of the key. Over to Rogers. Rogers. Back out to Wilbur. Can't hang on. Hewitt comes down with it. Guarded by Boyd. Now over to Swanson. Jack Smith trailing him. 1:15 to go in the game. Bounce pass. It's taken away by Jake Causer. Gets it ahead to Smith. Led him a little too far, and Cameron Hewitt comes down with it. And he'll get it back to Okerlund. Inside to Rogers. He's going to work on Causer. Bank shot, no good. Funk on the rebound. Hands it off to Wilfong. Wilfong over to Funk. Back to Wilfong. Puts up a 3. And in!
Finishing like he started with the 3.
That is now 6 3-pointers on the night from Nick Wilfong. We'll see Alex Schott coming on. And a line change by the Hubs. We'll see Mason Swanson, Vincent Costa, Aiden Hollowell, Thomas Walasevich, and Cooper Rogers. So the JV squad on the floor now for the for the Hubs. Only starting Gator on the floor now is Jake Causer and Liam Hauver. 2 and a travel there by Walasevich. And Austin Hamilton comes in for Jake Causer. 34 seconds to go. Gators on top, 59-37. Up by 22, their largest lead of the night. Over to Alex Schott. Schott to Smith. Over to Hamilton. Bounce pass into Schott. Kicks it back out to Boyd. He puts up a 3. In and out, no good. Jack Smith comes down with it. Kicks it back out to Hamilton. Over to Boyd. Down low to Hauver. He turns around, puts it up, no good. Rebound by Schott. He'll shoot, no good. Rebound by Rogers, 4 seconds. Swanson heaves one over the hoop, no good, airballed it, and that'll do it. The final from the Swamp. Port Allegany 59, Smethport 37. Let's add up some team totals here. Amel finished the game with 20. Funk with 15. Hover with 2. Wilfong with 20. So him and Amel with the leading scorers. Causer with 2. For the Hubs, Sherry finished with 9. Burdick with 5. Rykovsky with 4. And Okerlund with 19. So a great shooting night for Port. They end up winning by 22. They will move to 7-4 overall, 6-2 in the North Tier League. Smethport falls to 0-8 in league play and 1-12 on the year. Tomorrow night, the Gator Network will be live with the Lady Gators as they host Countersport. So for all of us here at the Gator Network, for Daniel Morey, Dave Bartlett, Doug Archer, I'm Jeremy Morey. Thank you, everybody, and good night.